Hello, welcome back to my show. My name is Jose, and this is Chess Mania. If this is your first time here, I welcome you all. As you can see on the screen, please don't forget to click like and to subscribe to the show. So every time you would like to get notifications, you will get that, and then you're welcome to visit and send your questions to our invited guests. So on the screen, if you see, we have several QR codes. One is for our merchandise store, which you are welcome to visit. And what you do is just basically scan the code, and it will take you to the store. The store, you can put any order there, and it will be sent anywhere else in the world. So you're welcome to visit. The other QR code that you see over there is that if you like to help this show, you can scan it, and you can support by any means. And I really appreciate if you do. If you don't, that's fine. But at least it's something for you to consider, and you're welcome to do it. Today in our show we have an invited guest. She has agreed to be part of the show, and we hopefully are gonna give her big thanks for doing so. And we're gonna bring her over. Her name is Nastya, and she's over there in Minneapolis waiting for us. Nastya, good morning. Welcome to the show. How are you today?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you.
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Much. Again, I appreciate you taking the time to be a part of this show, and I really appreciate it. Okay, so let's start from the beginning.
Thanks for having me.
Sure. Let's start from the very beginning. Why chess and not something else? Not any other sport like table tennis or swimming or track and field? Why chess?
I actually did a lot of different sports when I was little. Yeah, I did a bunch of stuff, but I kind of focused on chess because my dad thought I was talented, and I started producing results at chess tournaments pretty quickly, so kind of just decided to focus on that and put all my energy into that.
Okay, now all right, that makes sense. And how old were you when you started?
Well, supposedly I started playing when I was 2, but
2?
I didn't really start playing until I was 6.
No. Are you telling me that 2 years old you already was a chessboard was in front of you? You start moving pieces already? 2?
Like 2 moves, 2 or 3 moves. Okay. Yeah.
All right, so you.
But mainly when I was like 6 or 7. I started tournaments when I was 7. So.
Okay. All right. Do you remember it? How far
I remember when I was little. I remember some of my first few tournaments. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So how far back did you remember? Do you have a good memory?
Yeah, I'd say I have a pretty good memory. I remember, when I was like 7, I remember doing really bad in my first few tournaments. There's always one person who always got first place, and I was like, oh my gosh, I wish I was like them, winning all the time. And then after a time, that was me. So
okay, good for you. Okay, you brought another name into the frame. You mentioned your father. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is he a player? Did he? How is he still playing or?
He played as a child and then kind of stopped playing around 11. But he's really good. He doesn't have a rating because he's not played in official tournaments here. But yeah, he's pretty good, and he taught me how to play, and he has a really good understanding. So.
I see. Okay, so he's one of those guys that he's in the background, but he knows his stuff, but you don't want to. He doesn't want to say. Okay. There are many people like that. Believe me.
Mhm.
This guy. I mean, I used to play, but I don't do that anymore. So I'm kind of like laying back in the background. So I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so all right, your father. Okay, but I suspect that your father, he taught you until a certain level, and then in order for you to get better, do you have to get some coach or something?
Yeah, when I was really little, we would sit and read chess books together. He taught me how to move and stuff, and then he taught me some basic openings, but then I got a coach to like improve my openings. And I started playing internationally, so I needed kind of help preparing for those situations.
Okay, internationally. Okay. So we're going overseas now. Okay, where were you then?
Yep.
Where were you playing chess overseas?
My first World Youth, I was 8, was in UAE.
Wow, that's a long trip.
Yeah, that was my first. Well, no, I played in Canada earlier that same year, but yeah.
Okay, so you just basically walk across the border from Minneapolis, and then you're
pretty
in
much,
Canada.
yeah.
Okay, all right. So Canada, UA. Okay, anywhere else you play internationally?
Yeah. After that, I was in South Africa, Greece, Brazil, Uruguay. I played in Panama.
You play in Panama? I live in Panama. I'm not Panamanian, but it happens to be here. So you were here in Panama?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was there a few years ago for the World Schools.
Yes, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I really love to see your passport. Stamps everywhere.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, they stopped stamping in some countries nowadays.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So.
All right. So
Yeah.
okay. So you play and coaches. Do you have do you currently have a coach, or at the beginning you had coaches and stuff like that, or who were they?
Yeah, I've had multiple different coaches. Some were just like local people in the area, and then yeah, I don't know. I kind of just like I got assigned a coach at my first World Youth,
Right.
so then he was like continued to be my coach after that. So yeah, kind of like that. I don't have a coach right now though. I don't really play like that. I coach myself, so
Oh wow.
That's
Okay,
kind of
you're
my-
coaching
yeah.
yourself at this point. Very nice. Okay.
yeah.
Are you a member of any like club in particular or anything like that, or?
When I was at the university until I graduated this spring, I was part of the chess club there. So the University of Minnesota Chess Club. So I've played on their team a little bit, and I mean we have like a local chess stuff. It's not really like an official club. It's just kind of like for local tournaments. But
Okay.
yeah, and then I played on Team USA, but
All right. Okay. And how's the University of Minneapolis chess? Is there strong people there, or do they have a grandmaster in house?
Yeah, there used to be a grandmaster who was a PhD student, I believe, but that was a long time ago. Currently, the best person is IM, is like 2,400 FIDE. So,
It's strong.
but outside of him, it's not nobody really.
Nobody.
So
You.
everybody's too focused on studies. Yeah, I was bored too at
You were born
an
too.
intercollegiate
Okay.
tournament. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, if I'm not mistaken, Wesley Saw lives in Minneapolis, doesn't it?
Yeah, officially, but I don't know if he's in the area that
Yeah,
often.
he doesn't stay there very long. You barely know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, University of Minnesota. Okay. You said that you graduated. What is your major?
My main major was biochemistry, and then I had a second major, which was genetics, and then I had a math minor.
Wait a minute. Okay. Biochemistry, genetics.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to ask you about that. What does biochemistry and genetics have in common? What is that something? What is it? What's biochemistry? Enlighten us here.
A lot of things kind of overlap. A lot of the same basic cell biology that you need to know. I mean, even in genetics itself, there's a lot of biochemistry surrounding the DNA molecules. So
Okay. DNA
Yeah.
molecules. Oh, okay.
so kind of everything's like interconnected. Yeah.
Okay. So, was that love at first sight in biochemistry, or how did you ended up having genetic major of biochemistry?
Yeah, when I was little, like 5 years old, I wanted to be a medical doctor. So
Okay.
I kind of wanted to be a medical doctor most of my life, and then I went into biology. I had a friend who kind of recommended me classes to take, and he was a biochemistry major, so I just went into that. But I always liked genetics a lot, but I I didn't want genetics to be my only major because I thought it was a little bit too niche.
Niche?
So I thought that having biochemistry would be a little bit broader and
I see.
a nice addition. Yeah.
So when you finish school and your PhD and your master's degree and your doctorate, which I suspect that you plan to do that as well. You haven't mentioned it, but you probably have a doctorate and all of that. Are you gonna be like in a hospital, fixing stuff? Is that your goal?
Probably not. I don't know yet. I don't know anymore. With everything, a lot of things are changing in the U.S. right now, so I don't know if that's the right path to go down. We'll kind of see after my master's how I feel.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah.
what does chess stand in your future then?
Well, I'll be going to Brown University this fall, and so I hope to be part of their chess club there. They have a strong team, so I'm hoping to be a part of that. And then, yeah, kind of just coaching. I helped organize a girls group this summer,
Right.
and it's been helpful, kind of increased female participation in girls in chess. So I'm hoping to be able to continue that.
That's the reason I'm here. Chessmania, yes, and serious, the purpose of Chessmania is to, push women's chess into the palestra, so to speak, into the consciousness, more into it. I don't interview guys chess players. I only interview girls or women chess players. I on occasion, if I have let's say a club president that wants to be interviewed, or I feel inclined and he's a guy, I interview that. But that's not an actual chess player. It's administrator or someone who takes care of a club or something like that. But the main goal of Chessmania is interviewing girl or women chess players. So that's the reason I'm here. So
That's good.
yeah, that's my niche. So all right, so but let's be realistic. Chess is not, at the moment, and in the foreseeable future, it probably won't give you any means of. So your career as a doctor will be your bridge, your mountain, your rock, for you to pinpoint to other things. So I hope that's basically the goal that you have.
Yeah. Chess was never really going to be my full-time career.
I understand.
Yeah, that's why I kind of had to stop playing to focus on my studies as well, because I thought that was more important for me. So.
Yeah. So I when I had the chance to interview people like you, because some of the girls player are full-time professional chess players, and they don't say it, but you can see the struggle.
Yeah.
And that they either are committed 100%, and that means chess is 24/7 in their mind and their thing, everything. So they have to really get at it. And as I said, chess is not a very lucrative business for them unless they have something in the side, like a YouTube channel, or give classes, or coaching, or a member of a club, or whatever. Other than that, they don't have a background like you do have, or you plan to have. And for that, I commend you. So
Thank you.
okay, so do you have chess friends?
Yeah, a lot of my closest friends are people that I met through chess. So unfortunately, I don't live near them, but I have friends all over the U.S. and in different countries that I'm close with. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And I can really say that the social environment for chess players, surrounds only with chess players. So it's a very close knit circle of friends, because you started young and these people, and very hard to let them go. They're still part of you. So that's the reason I'm asking. What about?
Well, and I feel like, sorry.
Go ahead.
I feel like as chess players, you go through a lot of the same struggles, which are it's a little bit different in like physical sports or team sports, so
Right.
it's not really, it's not as easy to relate to other like people not in chess. So I think that kind of helps like promote that bond between chess players.
Okay, what about foes? Do you have foes?
Do I have what?
Enemies?
Oh,
Well, that's not exact word. I don't want to sound here that you do have enemies in the chess world. No, please don't. Forget that question.
yeah.
Do you have people where it's difficult for you to beat them?
Yeah, I definitely had some of those people that even if I was like rated higher than them for some reason, there was some struggle that I like had trouble playing them. And I've had people where, you know, in a tournament where you want to be first place, you obviously don't want to lose to somebody, so you kind of need to get yourself in the mindset to like you need to beat them. So
Okay, so
yeah.
how do you prepare? How do you prepare for someone who had not beat that you haven't beaten yet? Do you do anything in particular, or do you psych yourself out? What do you do?
I think, yeah, sometimes I psych myself out, but if it's an important tournament where, like, it's not a practice tournament, like, it's results matter,
Right.
then I kind of, if I played them before, I mean, obviously evaluate what went wrong in the other games,
Right.
and likely choose an opening that is more likely to give me a better advantage against them,
Right.
or, you know, figure out their playing style and kind of, like, play against it, stuff like that, and I kind of just, I don't know, have to really like get the energy up and focus and erase all the previous experiences, you know, and focus
Right.
on this game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to let go of the past if they're painful, in order for
Yeah.
you to have success later on. Of course, you learn from that, but
Right.
you still have to let them go. Otherwise, it's gonna be hard for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What is your next tournament if you already have plans for that?
I don't think I
You
have
don't
my
have a
next
plan for
tournament
that?
planned, but I'm hoping in January, the Pan American Intercollegiate chess, like the team chess tournament. I'm hoping to be able to represent Brown there.
Okay, so when are you going to Brown in the fall?
Yeah, I'm actually leaving in about a week.
Oh,
to
you have only 1
go
week
there.
left in Minneapolis. Okay.
Yeah,
Right. Okay, well, I wish you the
yeah.
best.
My program starts in September, so
September.
yeah. Thank you.
Okay, September. Okay, so Brown University. It's in New York, is it?
It's in Providence, Rhode Island,
Providence.
so
Okay.
a couple hours from New York.
From New
Yeah,
York. Okay.
it's
Alright.
close to Boston.
Oh, you have to fly into Boston, then you okay.
Well, usually yeah, but we're driving over because I need to move into my apartment, so
Okay.
it'll be a few day drive.
Is that a college dorm there, or is you have friends in there or family that can help you with the?
I actually don't know anybody there other than the people through my program that I've like
Right.
messaged this summer.
Mhm.
But my mom will be driving over with me to help me move in. But I'm moving into an apartment, so I know the two girls I'll be living with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now that you mention it, let's say hello to your mom and your dad who brought you into the chess. I don't know if they're watching this, but if they are watching it in the future, so, let me say hello to them from me
Yeah.
at Chess Mania. Okay. Okay. All right. Do you have books? Do you have preference in books?
Yeah.
Chess
I
books.
never really liked reading chess books
Oh, you don't.
when I was learning, which was not really good for me. So I usually would have to read them. That's why like my dad would read them with me, or a coach would go through them with me.
Right.
Some of them, the books that I did read by myself were mainly puzzle books. So like you read a little bit and then you have a set of puzzles to do. Yeah, I don't like a lot of words. Those kind of.
Okay, so you probably have Laszlo Polgar book or you don't. It's huge. It's like this, and it's full
Yeah, I
of-
don't think I have that one.
Oh my
but
goodness, it's huge. It's like this, and it's full of problems. Chess problems and tactics and mate and five
Yeah.
and mate and Oh my goodness, I had it. I no longer had that book, but for a while I had it, and it was very. Believe me, it gets you tactical. You become a very tactical type of player, and you become very dangerous. So I will recommend it. I mean, if you really would like to get into it. By the way, are you a tactical type of player, or are you kind of like Karpov or Capablanca, that you like a strategic type of goals rather than tactical like Tal?
Yeah, I definitely was a much more like positional, play a game for 6 hours and slowly win kind of person. I obviously did a lot of tactics. There's no getting around being good at calculating, but yeah, I was always known for playing super long games. I'd be like the last game in the room.
Okay, so you like the slow struggle and asphyxiation type of thing. Ooh, that's painful.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very painful. My goodness. Okay, do you have like chess idols?
Susan Folger was always my main idol growing up, and when I was 7 or 8, I got first place in one of her tournaments, and so I played a simul against her, and I got some of her DVDs and chess books, so I learned a lot from those. And then I attended her invitational tournaments multiple times, and I was the youngest winner of that one year, so yeah.
So you took a picture
She's always,
with her. So she, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Very nice.
We've talked, yeah, so she's
always
an
inspiration.
like an inspiration, yeah.
She is. She is. Yeah, I had her in my show like a month ago, and very insightful. She knows her craft, and she's into many things, and very, very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't have any tournaments coming.
Bit busy with studies, so.
Right. Well, you have to. There's no way around that. You once you get into university, believe me, there will be no time for chess. I mean, unless the university say, "Oh, you want to be a part of our team," then you have to be there. But
Right. But I'll in my program I have to write a thesis, so I need to do a lot of research. So I'll be either in class studying or in lab all day every day. So hard to find time for chess tournaments.
Right. Do you play online chess?
Sometimes with my friends if we like call and play for fun, but it's usually something not very stressful. Playing was always really stressful for me, so I don't play that much, yeah.
Okay, so what about, do you play like on chess.com Title Tuesday?
I actually have never played those for some reason, even though I technically could, but yeah.
Yeah, you could. You have a WFM title with you, so you could register, and next thing you know, round 1. Nastya Matus against Magnus Carlsen. It could happen. So.
One day I will probably play in that, yeah.
Do you know him?
I've not met him, but when I was 11, and when the World Chess Championship was in New York, I was actually at a chess camp there.
Right.
And so we got to see one of the games of Carlsen against Karyakin, so that was really cool. Yeah.
But you weren't present, or you were there, but you...
Well, we were there, but there was like a glass, so they like sat, and then there was a glass, and then we could like go and view them. Yeah, and then another time when I flew into Greece for World's Youth, Carlsen was playing at a chess tournament that ended right before my tournament started, so I saw him, but he didn't want to take photos with anybody, so.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. All right. But is your goal to have a photo, you and Magnus Carlsen?
That would be awesome.
That would be cool.
If I got the chance. Yeah.
I don't know Magnus. I don't know if I'm going to actually meet Magnus in my lifetime. Who knows? That guy is rabbiting somewhere, being. So you don't even know.
Right.
When it's going to be.
Yeah.
So you could actually consider yourself lucky for, encounter
Yeah.
him every now and then.
Right. Actually, I know someone who's interning and met Magnus because of his internship, so that was kind of cool.
Kind of cool. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Okay. All right. So I have a questionnaire that I have saved. With question that I really love to provide to my guests on the show.
Hmm.
You don't have to be nervous. Yeah, chess related questions only. Okay, you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
So, but you know, they are very technical about chess. So, are you ready for my questionnaire?
Yep.
Yes, I sounded like Stephen Colbert. I don't like that. Okay, so let's see. Usually I have 10 questions, but depending on your answer, it could even go longer than 10 questions. So,
Mhm.
so let's see how that goes.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, how do the people call you? Is that Nastya or Nastya, or how do you people call
Yeah, Nastya.
Nastya?
Nastya is like a nickname for those
Nastya.
who
I like that.
like it. Yeah.
Nastya Matus. Is that German, Matus?
No, it's like Eastern European. Ukraine,
Ukrainian.
Polish, yeah.
Right, okay.
Well, I think the last name is Latin, but my family's from Ukraine and Poland, so.
Okay, all right. All right, so if a mother with a child come to you and ask you, my kid wants to, play chess, she wants to know how to play. What should I prepare my child with? Openings, middle game, or end game? What would you tell that person?
Well, I would tell them, I think learning a specific opening is not as critical in the beginning, as long as you know the general idea, take space, take control of the center, develop your pieces, get your king safe. Other than that, I would say focus on tactics, because I think understanding and calculating very well will get your rating up super high at the very beginning.
Right.
Openings, especially if you're playing beginners, right? Nobody really knows openings for the most part. I mean, probably good to know the main opening traps
Right.
to not lose in 4 moves, but it happens. But
Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, I always say focus on tactics, how to improve. Just do tactics, do tactics. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Very nice. Nice answer. I like that. For you, is chess more like a logical type of game or more like intuitive type of game?
I think I always had an intuition, but I am kind of a perfectionist, so I triple check before I commit to something. So I think it's more logical for me, sort of. I need to see. I evaluate, what's. Assuming my opponent's gonna make the best move possible, is this move I'm about to make actually good for me, or am I gonna lose? So it takes up a lot of time. So I would get into time pressure a lot, but
Right. Okay.
yeah, I like to minimize mistakes. So.
I agree with you 100%. Do you have any preference, bishops or knights?
Bishops for sure. Except, obviously close position. If knights are better, then I would like to have a knight, but 90% of cases I like my bishop.
You like the bishop. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Some people don't want to give an answer to that question because they can give out their strategy. So, okay. I commend you for not caring about that. I say, I like my bishops.
Yeah. I think that's a typical answer anyway. So.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. When you play in a tournament, do you use descriptive notation or algebraic notation?
I just use the shorthand, knight NX C3. I don't write everything out. Yeah.
Okay.
I use shorthand.
I see.
My notation, I start out super neat writing, and then I get sloppier
At
towards the end of the game.
Only you can read it. Nobody else can.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you have played chess not only in the United States, but you have played chess around the world.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a favorite place for you to go to and play chess? That you've been there or you wanna be Like, oh, like for example, if you ask me, I want to be at that cafe and sometime somewhere in Paris, having some coffee there, playing chess, right next to the river, Sena.
Yeah.
So that's my view. What about you?
I don't know. I feel like a lot of the tournaments I've been to are kind of far from any main area. Like it'd be like a 4-hour drive to
Right.
get there from the main location. But I mean, I had 2 tournaments in Calgary, Canada, which is an hour and a half drive from Banff. So we went to the Banff National Park, which has really big mountains. So that was super nice. I mean, I guess ideally you'd be playing in the mountains themselves, not an hour away. But
Oh, okay, mountain.
that'd be nice, yeah. Well, I think a beach would be too vacation-y, you know. I'd be on vacation mode. I can't focus on chess. So.
I see. So are you like a mountain girl or you like the Caribbean?
I definitely like both, but I'm more like a mountain.
Yeah,
I like
mountain
hiking and I
hiking,
like
stuff like that.
yeah. I think it's really pretty. So
All right, so has there been any moment where you don't want to know anything about chess? You know, like had it with the game. That's it. Or you always been this passion and love for the game.
I mean, I took like a break at some point because I don't know. I think when you're playing at like a top level in a high stress environment all the time, it's easy to forget, you know, how you got into it and why you even started. So it's kind of focusing on results can take away from the actual appreciation of the game.
Right.
So I took a little break and then I got back into it.
But that's a resting type of break thing, but not like I had it with the game. You never had that
Right.
point where you had it with the game. You know, that's it. I don't want to play anymore.
I've definitely thought it,
Ooh,
but
okay.
you know, some bad losses or bad tournaments, and it's like if you prepare a lot and then you still do bad and things don't go well, or I don't know, there's a lot of like tournaments overseas where you get like physically sick from the food or whatever else, and then it's like frustrating because like you did everything you could and then you just get like your stomach was upset for the whole week, so it was hard to play or something. But
Ooh, okay.
yeah,
That's
I mean sometimes like if you feel like at a plateau all year, you know, and you're not improving, it's really frustrating.
It is.
But I think like I never fully did that because I, you know, obviously you need to work hard to improve where you're at, and if you keep persisting, eventually you should reach that next level. So
Do you feel like you have plateau and you don't want to go over the? But you think that you have more strength in chess? Do you believe it?
I definitely think like where I'm at was kind of like a big plateau, which is kind of why I took that break, because
Right.
for like a year and a half, I felt like just nothing was improving. But no, I think I definitely could, I think, play a lot better. I'd like need to really focus in on it. And I mean, right now I'm not at my top shape, but you have to play at your top shape, you know. It's just hard, like juggling like math and
Right.
other activities and school, and like especially college is
Okay,
it's a little
so-
bit unrealistic. I feel like I'd have to drop everything. So
I agree. Don't get me wrong. I agree with you 110%. So yeah. You are a woman FIDE master. Do you plan to go to a woman international master, if given the chance, or you know, like, man, if it comes, if it doesn't, I'm fine with where I am right now.
I really wanted Women International Master, and I was really close at multiple tournaments, like half a point or a point away, so that was a bit frustrating. I don't think it's gonna happen, but yeah. I played last year, I think. Well, yeah, last year in summer I played a tournament to try to get it. I was, half a point away again, so.
So you ended
But-
up half a point for you to have a norm, because you have to have norms, right?
Well, it was one of those tournaments where first place gets you the full title.
Uh-huh.
Because I have the rating requirement for that, so
Oh, okay.
but-
So you
yeah.
closer than you think. You just give that little push at the end.
yeah.
Is
And
that
I was
it?
really I don't have any norms, but I was close to norms a few times.
It-
I think it would have happened if I had more energy to put into it.
Is that a stamina? Are you lacking stamina? Just stamina.
I think I just yeah. I mean, I think it's because I stopped playing consistently. You know, you have to play consistently to be at your top and well rested and everything else.
Right,
So
right.
a lot of factors go into it.
All right. So now that you mentioned that you have had periods of plateau or frustration, has chess made you cry?
Yeah. in multiple ways.
Multiple ways. Okay, so let me ask you, and if you don't want to answer, that's fine with me. But when was the last time that you cried playing? Not in real life. I mean in chess, because
Well, my last tournament, which was last year around this time, the one where I was half a point away from
Okay.
WIM.
you cried at
Of
the
course.
end. You cried. Oh, okay. All right, it makes
But
sense.
it was like a frustration because I drew a game where I was better in, and because of that draw, I didn't get the title because I was low on time and stuff. So
Okay. Well, you already answered one of the next question I had. The next question I had is if you have resigned in a position where you find out that you shouldn't have resigned.
not resigning, but I've taken draws in positions when I shouldn't have. I don't like to resign, so I only really resign when I know like there's
Okay.
zero chances for
There's
anything.
no chance, of
but
course. I see.
yeah.
Okay, so are you happy with your ELO rating?
At the moment, no, because when I was 12, I had a higher ELO than I do now. So
What?
it's like,
No.
yeah. I mean, I got WFM when I was 11, so
Okay, so you were a woman FIDE master at the age of 11.
yeah, I won in Uruguay. I won the Pan American Girls Under 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
But I mean, I don't like work for improving my ELO now, so
right. I see. Okay.
I'm not like I can't expect it to grow, you know.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, so what is it right now? What's the rating?
I don't know. I think my FIDE is 18, 19 something. My peak was like 2000 something.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you certainly will need some improvement there, and I do hope that in the future you can actually get close to what you really are. And
Thanks. Yeah.
okay, so what is the greatest game that you actually seen? Not in person, but you in your studies. You're like you couldn't believe that game. Like wow, unbelievable.
Mhm. Well, I have like two different types of answer. One, I had this whole book on Kasparov King's Indian games, and he was black, and he just. I don't like remember the specific, but I just remember he would crush his opponents super easily, and I was like, why can't I do that?
What can I do that?
So that was, and then some like Carlsen or Karpov games, just like a slow, you know. It's like seems like it's dragging out forever, but then they like manage to completely outplay their opponent, and I think that's just like another skill level. I don't know. They're just like on another planet. So
Yeah, that's true. So you sometimes you study a game or one of those people, and then you see like, why can't I just play like this? I mean, how come I, some of the moves, particularly Bobby Fischer's move, I can tell you that they seem like nothing's gonna happen, and next thing you know, he's already winning, and there's no turning back.
Yeah.
Crazy, crazy. Um, can you tell us what is your favorite chess word?
I guess.
Ah, I caught you off guard, didn't I?
Yeah. I've never been asked that question before.
Well, that's the first.
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. I think. Well, Zugzwang comes to mind.
Zugzwang.
I think it's a funny word, and it doesn't happen frequently. But it's also like a nice chess concept because like your opponent's stuck, and no matter what they do, they're gonna lose now. So I think that's maybe that one.
Is there, and this is not chess related, so let me put that aside. Is there any type of Zugzwang that it could be applied into the biochemistry and genetic field?
I guess maybe. I feel like somehow you could like, in terms of immunology, like if you have an infection or something, I feel like there might be something there where your cells are in Zugzwang and there's nothing they can do.
Okay, I like that. You see, you come up with something every day. Maybe you can create, and in the field of genetic or biochemistry, some chess-related stuff. I have a friend who's a dentist, and she came up with the idea of. I believe she has a clinic where people go and check their, and they have braces with chess pieces on them. So they put braces to the kid, and the braces have chess pieces attached to the braces, so when they're smiling, you can see chess pieces on it. And it's a great concept and a great idea.
Yeah.
And she's a dentist and she's a chess player too, and she's a woman international master. She's a dentist and woman international master, and she came up with that, and I loved it. When I knew about it, like, oh my God, great idea.
Yeah.
So maybe
that's really cool.
Maybe in biochemistry you can come up with something related to chess.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe. Okay, so you play chess online, and you mentioned every now and then, but you didn't actually tell me what platform do you use most.
Yeah, usually chess.com because I have the free premium, for being titles. But I also use Lichess sometimes. But Lichess is, I think, I use it more for if I'm training or if I'm coaching somebody, especially because they can have you can have a group in there and just do a tournament within the group, which is really convenient. I'm sure chess.com has that. I don't know how to use it as well. So yeah.
Okay. For you, what's the best time control in chess?
The longer the better. For me.
Okay.
I like my log. I mean, 90 minutes, 30-second increments, okay. But if you get 30 minutes after move 40, that's great. But
I was going to ask you, because I'm the generation where we had the 2 hours for 40 move, 1 hour for after move 40, and then an extra an hour for the rest of the game. And that was the actual time control when I started playing. That was a huge, long game. Very long game. So you never play a tournament with that time control at all?
No, the longest I've played, it was, something like, I've had 90 minutes with 30-second increment and then additional 30 minutes after move 40.
Right.
And then I've had some where you get 100 minutes, but then there's a delay time control because it's in the US, so we have delay.
Right. Yeah.
But I think what you're describing might be a little bit long. We don't need it to be that long.
It was when I started, but then of course they changed it to the 90-minute, 30-minute, 30-second increment, and then 30 minutes later.
Yeah. But even that's really long. Yeah, I played my friend once at World Youth. That we played for 6.5 hours, so it was
Draining.
crazy.
Very much draining.
Yeah.
Okay. How's the United States Chess Federation been with you?
Pretty good, I'd say. Nothing.
You have no comments to say to them or anything like that. I mean, they could be better. Though.
Yeah, I know they've been doing a lot to try to promote female participation in chess.
Right.
Yeah, and they provide coaches to some international chess international youth chess tournaments, which
Right.
have been really helpful. A lot of those coaches have helped me a lot. So.
Okay. All right. And okay, so let me put you on the spot here. If you were the United States Chess Federation president right now, what would you do as your first presidential order?
I don't know. Probably try to host more girls only tournaments around the country. I think because we do have girls nationals once a year, but a lot of people make friends there. That's where I made most of my main chess friends that we all grew up together.
Right.
So I think if they had more of those or regional ones, so it's you meet people in your area and before you go to nationals. I don't know. I feel just having more opportunities for girls only would help increase girl participation.
Right.
Because girls know it exists. It's kind of a little bit scarier to go to a boys tournament than if there's other girls and you have friends, then it's more fun.
Right,
So-
right. Okay, all right. Very, very nice. Okay, the media. You were raised in Minneapolis. I believe so. I don't know. I don't know if you
Yeah.
grew up somewhere else and then you ended up in Minneapolis. So you've been in Minneapolis all your life.
Yeah, I've lived in the same house my whole life, so.
Right, okay. The state
Yeah.
of 1,000 lakes, isn't it? Or 10,000 lakes? I don't remember.
Yeah, well, they call it the land of 10,000 lakes, but we have more than that.
More than that.
So
Okay.
we have a lot.
All right, so how's been the media with chess players, or particularly with you? You've been playing World Youth and so on and so forth, international. Are they good with the promotion of chess? You have interviews, you go on the TVs, or people online ask you to do this, or questions, or whatever. Is it good, the media there?
Minnesota's not a very. Chess isn't very popular here compared to states like New York or California, of course, or Texas.
Right.
So we don't have as much, but yeah, I've been interviewed a few times, and been on the TV, but it's a very local thing. I know they do the same for some other people in the area,
Right.
highlighting more main accomplishments, but it's not that much, and nobody really knows about it. I feel so. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So it could be better. Rather.
Yeah.
It could be better. Okay. All right. So let me ask you this very deep question. Very difficult. Very difficult question. Have you seen yourself in the mirror? Have you seen yourself in the mirror and asked yourself, Nastya, is really chess for me, or was I born for chess, or just I work hard at it?
I don't think I've ever contemplated that.
And that's in that point. Okay, you haven't contemplated. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Okay. All right.
I think I don't know. I was just focused on studying and improving, so
I
no
see.
time for contemplation.
No time for contemplation. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So last question. I'm going to ask you the last question. When you finish answering the question, I'm going to ask you the last minutes of the show for you to. You have an open mic. Whatever you want to say to your people, to your friends, to the people who have supported you, your family, the U.S. Chess Federation, whatever you want to say at the end, you have an open mic. Okay? But before you get into that, let me ask you the last question. Well, actually, I have another question. Two more. Do you believe that before you moved on, and I hope that will be in the next 70 years, do you believe that a woman could be the general world champion in chess, men and women?
I mean, I definitely think it's possible. I think we might be a little bit far from it. I don't know, because there's like no women in the candidates tournaments, right? But I think that it is like possible. Someone needs to set their mind to it. So.
Right, but not in your lifetime.
I would hope in my lifetime.
You want to see it, don't you? You want to see it happen.
I wish I could.
Okay.
It's just, like, I definitely think it's possible. It's just a little bit hard to imagine in the near future because, I mean, I've just not seen many female players in the like, candidates matches or like beating Carlsen and type of stuff. So it's, but I think somebody will become super consistent.
I do believe it too. All they have to do is just, I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know what is needed. But we know that we're on the right path.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so last question. Let's say that you moved on. And again, hopefully in the next 70, 80 years, who knows. That you moved on and then you go and you see St. Peter holding the key to go to heaven. And St. Peter says, stop. Oh, Nastya, you want to go to heaven? Okay, show me the best game that you ever played. What game would you give him?
Probably one of those tournaments where I like won a lot of my games, but like one game where I completely like outplayed my opponent, you know? So like it doesn't look like you're doing anything inherent, but then everything kind of falls apart for your opponent. Since I always played positionally, that's like happened in a few games, so I don't like, I have some games in mind, but I don't know which is like the best.
Okay, but you don't remember the player or when it happened?
Well, there would be some games from the Pan American Championship when I was playing on Girls Under 12. And then, yeah, World Youth in Brazil when I got second. I had some games there which were
pretty exciting,
like really nice and like effortless, like not really effortless, but like it maybe looks like that. Yeah, I had one game I know there against a Vietnamese girl, which was a nice game. Yeah.
Vietnamese girls and all the Vietnam, they play kind of like construction. You know, they don't play tactically speaking. Do you believe that countries they have their own style of play?
I think countries that have like a really, like the U.S. doesn't really have this, but like if they have like one main coach that like kind of coaches a lot of people, then I feel like it could come across like that because it's like the same coaching style for a large part of the country. I think like obviously people have their individual styles, but yeah, I think definitely
it happens.
Depending on the coaching method, it can come across like that.
You have seen it, haven't you? You probably seen it, like, oh, another girl from this, and then you notice that the game is similar. You're like, ooh, they play
yeah,
the
if you're
same.
playing people from the same country, a lot of times it'll even be the same opening.
Yeah,
pretty much,
they play the same.
yeah,
They have the same style. Okay, all right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thank you for answering my questions. I hope you enjoy them.
Yeah,
and
thank you.
I'm gonna give you an open mic. Whatever you like to say to the people who have supported you through your career or through your studies or whatever, all those people that are really behind you, you know, pushing you to move forward. Probably your family, probably your friends.
Mm-hmm.
probably your coaches or whatever. So what would you tell them? And the people who are knowing you starting today, because this is clearly this medium will give the opportunity for other people around the world to know you, to go into my channel on YouTube. They can be in Japan or in Africa or China or whatever, and look and they see you. So what would you tell the people, what would you tell them?
People watching, I would say to, like, don't be afraid to step your toe in the world of chess. Like, even if you know that you don't want to do it professionally as a career, I have so many, like, aspects of my, like, character that I learned from chess.
Right.
Like, even just, like, dedication and time management and, like, just, like, a better knowing how to, like, sit and focus on something for, like, 6 hours even.
Right.
And studying a lot and trying to find resources outside of the box to figure out how to solve the problem. It's really helpful for other areas of life, like anything. So even if you don't want to play professionally, that's super helpful. But also you never know, like maybe things will go really well, and then it's a great way to like travel the world and meet people. Like I said, like a lot of my closest friends I met through chess. It's just like another level of a connection that I don't really have with other people necessarily. Right. So and then you can travel, and then you have like, oh, I have a friend here, or I have a friend here too. Yeah, just like learning other cultures. So I think it's, if you like have the ability to get involved with that, I would definitely like recommend it to people, especially girls, because we need more girls in the chess world, and like help each other out and stuff like that. So I'd definitely say that. Yeah, to my coaches and family and friends who have supported me, obviously like a huge thank you to them, because obviously it's really hard to excel without that support. I mean, not just monetary support, but emotional support and helping you out and helping you figure out what to do, what to help. Finding coaches that are a better fit for you, or coaches reaching out to their friends to help you prepare. Just all those connections is super valuable. Yeah, you just learn a lot. So it's, I would not have gotten to where I got if not for everybody who helped me. So
okay, I agree with you. I support you. Well, this channel was created for that purpose, and let me express it to you right now. This channel will always be open to you. If you have any idea, tournament, or you would like to say something out there for people to know or whatever, you can always, tell me, hey Jose, I want to do this or whatever. We can plan it, we'll bring you over, and then you can express it to the people out there or whatever you like to say. So this channel, these doors are always open for you, okay?
Sounds good, thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. And the people who have followed me today and watched this show, thank you very much. Please don't forget to subscribe and click like. And Nastya, I do hope that you subscribe to my channel.
I will.
And of course, thank you very much for your time. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
Yep, thank you.
And for you guys, keep an eye on my show. We got other people lined up to be interviewed in the next few weeks. And again, thank you very much. Enjoy your Sunday. And Nastya, you take care of yourself. Thank you very much.
You as well. Thank you so much. Have a good day.